Hello everyone, this is Thealphaprogrammer, and welcome to your third Java tutorial. In this tutorial, we're gonna go over how to make a Java project and program your first Java program. So let's get straight to it. So what you want to do is you want to open up your Package Explorer if you don't have it opened already, and hit New Java Project in the blank area. And for the project name, you want to type in whatever you want to call your project. I'm going to call mine Thealphaprogrammer. And leave everything as it is default. And hit finish at the bottom. And then you should get something that looks like this, having your package name beside it, some kind of weird folder, and a white arrow beside it. Click on the white arrow, and it'll bring up these two things. So right-click the source folder thingamabob. Yeah, I use thingamabob. Not very official. Deal with it. So then you want to go over to new class. Just name it main for now. And then leave everything default, as I said earlier, for creating the project, except which method stubs would you like to create. And then just checkmark the public static void main thing. And then at the bottom, you want to hit finish. And it'll bring up this auto-generated file that has a bunch of weird things saying to do auto-generated method stub and par args, and that doesn't really matter. So don't really pay attention to those, just delete them. So what Eclipse just did for us is it went ahead and created our really basic code that is mandatory for us to create a Java program, and that's just the public class main thing that defines the public class main is in here. And then it also generated this because we asked it to, and it just says, oh, okay, this is just a method that I'll tell you what it needs, why you need it later on, but it's mandatory for this program. If you don't have it, then this will definitely not work. Actually, no Java program will work. Any Java project will not work without one of the class files and one of the Java files having these. So inside this main, in between this curly bracket and this curly bracket, you want to type in system.out.println. And in case you're wondering what those suggestions were, they were just there were suggestions of what you wanted to type. It's just Eclipse trying to be more helpful to you and make your programming a bit shorter by giving you suggestions so you don't have to type in the entire long thing. Because sometimes you have something like default close operation on close and blah blah blah, super long. You don't want to type that, so Eclipse will take the problems of typing that for you. So that's just what it was, the pop-ups were. So just do system.out.println, and inside parentheses type in double quotation marks hello world. And just so you know, another cool thing about Eclipse is when you do quotation marks, it automatically generates the other one for you, and when you backspace the first one, it'll automatically delete the other one. But backspace I meant delete, so just in case you were like, what? And then after that, outside the parentheses, just put in a semicolon, and that's called your line terminator, and that basically tells Java, this is all you need to do on this line, go to the next line. And yep, that's all you need to do for it to say hello world. And after you did that, just save it. Did I just say save all? Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter, you can hit save all or save. I accidentally hit save all, but hit save in most cases. And hit run main. Or if you've named it something else, it'll say run like whatever you named it. and then it'll bring up this console and it's saying hello world. And that's what we typed. So don't be surprised that it suddenly like read your mind or something. It actually went ahead here and figured out what the heck you said. So after that, after it said that, just you want to. And now I'm going to go into explaining to you what that basically did. So what it did is, I'm just going to skip what the main class does, because I just told you like whatever's in here is the main class, is what the main class holds. So what this public static void main and then bunch of other stuff mean is, it's just basically telling Java this is your auto execute method. So what public static void mean is, I'll explain to you what those mean later on, but that's what basically the main does. And you need this inside the parentheses, and then after that you want to put in curly bracket open, curly bracket close, like this. And then inside that you want to put in whatever you want inside the main. If you did automatically checkmark that, it'll make that what it did on first, when I first showed you it. And if you didn't, then it well, you have to make the entire thing yourself. But as you can see, this is kind of a pain to type. So what system.out.println means is basically telling Java under the system class, because Java has some classes already, some Java programs, kind of, you can say. So let's just show you some Java classes ready for you to do stuff like, print line, like print stuff on the screen. So that's what system.out means, output. .println is a method that tells Java print something inside the console, and then in the parentheses you give it what's called an argument or a parameter, and that just basically tells Java what you want it to write on the screen. So that's just a really brief explanation. You might have not got that, but again, in a nutshell, this just says in the system class thing under the out. So if you can see, it's java.lang.system.out, and then println is like some other stuff. But that's a basic explanation of what the system.out.println means. So that's all there is for this tutorial, and in the next tutorial we're gonna go over some other stuff. So that's all there is, and this is the Thealphaprogrammer signing off. Bye bye, have a nice day.